So you guys might not know this about me, but I am a big fan of horror movies, especially the Asian ones. In my opinion, the Korean and Japanese ones are the best, because not only are they truly scary, but they also fuck you up psychologically. And I have to say that pretty much 80% of the American horror movies are not that good. Like, there were just a few ones that stuck with me, that made me actually feel anxious and scared. And one of them was this movie called The Descent. And it's not the best movie, it's pretty decent, it's okay. But what made this movie so thrilling and terrifying was really just the concept, the thought that maybe something like this could actually happen. So now I'm gonna get into some spoilers, so if you don't want to hear any of it, just mute it. So this movie is about a group of female friends who love to hike together in the woods, do expeditions together, they climb together, so they are very active in the nature. And by the way, I can really relate to that because I love these activities too. I love being out in the countryside. Hiking and climbing is my life. So right from the beginning I already love these girls, and unfortunately, something really tragic happens to one of them. After they went on a hike, they drive back home, and one of the girls loses her little daughter and husband in a tragic car accident, but she survives. And 1 year later, the friends reunite for a caving expedition. So they go down this massive hole into a cave and go even deeper and deeper through even more narrow holes, and suddenly there's a cave-in and they are trapped. Such a terrifying situation, but it's also kind of realistic, like that could happen to any of us. So of course the girls freak out and they immediately ask the leader for the map, but here's where it gets extra horrifying. Not only did the leader leave the map in the car, but she also reveals that the cave they are in is a completely new cave where nobody went before. And her explanation why she didn't tell anyone was that she wanted to discover and explore it with her friends as the first ones and give it a name, which is a super stupid reason, by the way. But yeah, they are trapped and they have to find a way out of this cave. And as they climb up and down, the girls feel more claustrophobic. One of them hears voices, and it's just so terrifying. Like, when I watched this movie for the first time, and I think I was 13, I couldn't properly breathe because I was so on edge. So this concept of going in an unknown cave, it collapses and you are trapped, is already freaking horrifying, but it gets even worse because as they go deeper and deeper into this cave, they find out that they are not alone.
No, breathe! It could be any one of these tunnels! Take your pick! Oh, fuck it! Hello! Please! Is there anybody there? Hello!
There are these creatures, and they are not like monsters, they are actually humans that evolved completely differently. Because they lived in this cave for millions of years, they became a different human species that adapted to live in this dark environment. And they look like Gollum, but 10 times more scarier. And this is such a scary idea, but it's also kind of realistic, like it's believable. And these two factors made this movie so thrilling and exciting to watch because it's somewhat possible. It's not a torture porn, slasher, stupid ghost, paranormal shit of a movie. It's actually a somewhat realistic film that deals with actually a lot of things, with true fear, claustrophobia, loss of a child, jealousy. Like, we find out later that the leader of the group cheated with the husband who died earlier in the car accident, so there's some tension going on between the girls, and also some kind of betrayal with another girl, and even revenge at the end. It's a fun ride. I like this movie a lot. And sadly, this one also has a sequel, which I highly recommend not watching. It's completely stupid and so unnecessary. Like, can I just say that sequels and prequels are the most obnoxious, money-grabbing movies ever? Like, most of them are such a waste of money and they're not even slightly good. Like, but yeah. The first one is super good, and I wish Hollywood would make more movies that involve the nature, mountains, the woods, and caves, because it's an awesome setting, and I wish they would stop making those stupid paranormal ghost haunted house movies, because they're getting old and they're not good. So yeah, anyway, I hope you like this makeup slash movie talk video, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this movie too, and yeah, see you guys next week.